Hello, everybody. My name is Mantautas, and I am actually a speaker from the crowd, and I'll be talking about happiness. When speaking about happiness, it's really hard to define what actually you're speaking about, and I'm sure of one thing that is actually not a matter of 6 minutes TED Talk, and not even 18 minutes TED Talk, even though many brilliant speakers at TED tried to. I think it's a matter of lifelong talk, and by saying lifelong talk, I mean that talk with people around us and people we know, basically communicating with everyone. And I think that this is what, in the end, makes one happy or not, is speaking with people. And when we are communicating with other people, we're playing games, and we are being played with as well. And I'm not sure whether you noticed, but actually some rules for those games have lately changed. And right now is that time when it is really that what I'm speaking is actually debated. A lot of people speak about that, and you've probably seen, and I did as well, how press displays that. And you've probably seen those headlines, and what I'm going to say is actually taken from actual headlines of newspapers that internet will give you cancer, make you fat, worried, stupid, distracted, less creative, and so on. It's horrible, isn't it? Well, I don't think it's horrible. So, and one of those things which actually mostly debated is privacy. And privacy. Well, that's the thing that in internet, and that's wonder of internet, that a lot of stuff is done for free. People have their ideas and they execute that and give that for free for people to use. But most of big stuff is there to make money. And there's nothing wrong with making money. Everybody wants to make money. But when you, for example, if you have a space when you can have for free, sit on couch, sleep, eat, and hang out with friends for free, there's probably something happening around. And I'm talking about Facebook here. And you probably realize that there must be something behind that, and that's it. You give away your privacy, and that's fair exchange. As long as we know what is happening around that, it is perfectly fair. And we actually do know what is happening around. And I think that we gain more of giving away part of privacy than we actually, that we have more than we give away. Because we lived for thousands of years, without any privacy at all. And we were just fine. I don't think that we need to get paranoid about that. Because in the end, we are really analyzed. And what we give away is used to sell for us. There are now those really complicated algorithms, and there are those stories, for example, that actually retail chains, they predict that someone is pregnant just according to their buying behavior, and they start selling coupons for diapers before the family knows. Or actually, Mark Zuckerberg himself said that one of his favorite pastimes in Facebook was to create algorithms which would predict, according to data gathered, who would be in relationship with who in a week. And those algorithms did, with nice percentage of accuracy. So I think that even though we are analyzed with those nice formulas, nice algorithms, and marketers will always try to sell us things, and I don't see really difference whether we are brainwashed by ad or actually being then analyzed. It's the same thing. I don't think it is that thing in technology which makes us unhappy. What I would be more worried of is actually that, let's call it mass cult of unproductivity and procrastination. And if I told you a procrastination joke, you would get that. Everybody gets procrastination jokes, and I don't think it's funny, actually. I don't think it's funny. Because you know that awkward moment when you work all day, but in the end of the day, you realize that you have done nothing? I don't think it's awkward moment. I think it's sad moment. But luckily, it's not our fault. It's just our nature. It's our human nature to do like that. And we might not realize that. We might not realize how we are spending our time, but that's absolutely natural. We are made like that. We are wired like that, and it's not our fault. And I'm going to speak about 2 solutions which I think would solve that. First, I think it's design. We have very much knowledge about how humans work and about human nature. We have actually a lot of sciences, a lot of behavioral sciences, from psychology to economics, behavioral economics, and so on, which can provide us with a lot of interesting insights how we work. And the problem so far was that when we were creating products, we were trying to make them as productive product, but not as productive product for human being. And that's the problem. We have limited amount of willpower, and we cannot behave any other way. I think we need to use those things which work against us, for example, email, to work for us. There are a lot of tricks to do that. Well, imagine that. You all like sleeping. I love sleeping. And there is that magical button on our alarm clock, snooze. And we frantically keep pushing that snooze, 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 snooze until the middle of the day. And I think it's a nice idea to add something to snooze button. I think it's not my idea, but I think it's very nice. To add something to snooze button, that every time you click snooze button, you donate €1 to Swedish Association of Hockey. I don't think that you would be sleeping that much after that. And this is kind of game. It is a game, and games are a very, very powerful thing, because we like sharing irrelevant stuff in Facebook with our friends. We do like. So how about we share how much we exercise, we collect points, and when we compete. Everything is already there. And that kind of thing, which uses our flaws to our advantage, I think this is where we should focus on. And another solution, I think, is asking questions. It's simple as that. Because the problem is that we don't realize what we are doing. We don't realize that we are about to spend 3 hours doing nothing. And I think the solution to that is also to ask questions whether what I'm doing right now, does it make me happy? Will it make me happy in the future? And it sounds so simple, but it's so effective. And when you start asking those questions, when you question everything you do, you will end up with answers, and those answers will pile up, and during the course of the time, you will realize, you will make your own habits. You will create that habit in you, which would then let you to work to your advantage, together with benefits of technology, which works to your advantage. So, actually, what I would want you, when you come back from this wonderful TEDx event, I want you to start asking questions. Ask questions. Embrace good design, and designers learn more how humans work. And do not forget, always, always ask questions. Thank you.